Welcome dear students. Today we will talk about mathematics of class 10th and now we are going to do revision, and today we will do revision first. So let's see the revision, what is this revision, and see dear student, don't take this revision very lightly. Take this revision very seriously because this revision is very helpful for your unit first examination. Okay, so now moving to the question, let's see the revision. See here, question number 1. Question number 1 says fill in the blank the following. Fill in the following blanks. Okay, see here, question number 1. A CF of 105 and 350 is. How to calculate a CF of 105 and 350? So take the let's find out the 105 and 350. Okay, so if you will do the prime factor of 105, then you can write here 3 into 5 into 7. This is the prime factor of 105. And if you will talk about the prime factor of 350, then what you can write here? This is 2 into 5 into 5 into 7. Okay, so these are the prime factor of 350. Now talk about what is the common here. SCF, see this SCF is the highest common factor here. So what factors are common here? 1 5 is here and 1 5 is here. So 1 5 is common here and 1 7 is common here. So 5 7 is 35. So the right answer is 35. So what you will fill here? 35. Okay, moving to the next. See here in the question number B, what you have to do here, LCM of 10, 105 and 30 is. Okay, so what are the number here? 10, 105 and 30. What you will do here? What is the factor of 10 here? See. Okay dear student, let's see the prime factor of 10. It is 2 into 5. And if we will talk about prime factor of 105, it will be 3 into 5 into 7. And what is the prime factor of 30? It will be 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, so now LCM. For LCM, how we will see here, we will take each and every factor and its maximum time. If we will talk about 2 is here 1 times, 2 is here 0 times, and 2 is here 1 time. So 2 time is maximum here. Okay, next if we will talk about 3 is 0 times here, 1 times here, 1 times here, 3 is 1 time maximum, and similarly 5 is 1 time in each, and 7 is also 1 time here. So what is the LCM of multiply each number and you will get the LCM. Okay, so what it will be here? 3 2 is 6, 6 5 is 30. Okay, 30 into 7, 7 3 is 21, it's a 210. So right answer is 210. So right answer is 210. Hope you are getting my point how I am doing this. Okay, so this is how you will calculate the LCM of given number whenever you are given to find the LCM. Now we are moving to the next question. Smallest prime number is. So dear student, you know that smallest prime number is 2. Okay, if you will talk about the largest negative integer, so see dear student, negative integer, largest negative integer is -1. Okay, largest negative integer is -1. And now see the question, next question, question E. See here this question E, the represent 0.31 bar in the form of P by Q. So dear students, see here how we will represent these number. So to represent this 0.31, so let's see here, we will take x, this is equal to 0.3131. It is repeating here, so we can write as many times. This is equation first. Here 2 digit is repeating, so that's why we will multiply here by 100. So it will be 100x, this is equal to, this is 31.3131, and this is the equation second. Now we will put the equation first again. It is 0.31 31 31 and 31. This is equation first again we have written. Now just subtract equation second from equation first from equation second. So dear student, यहाँ पर equation second में से हम लोग equation first को subtract कर देंगे. So what we will get here, this 100x minus x, it will be 99x, and here it is 0 0 0 and this is 31.0. So this 0 0 0, this means nothing. Okay, so now x, this is equal to 31 upon 99. So right answer is 31 upon 99. So we can say that the right answer is 31 upon 99. 31 upon 99. So similarly you can see each and every question here. See dear student, this 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 plus 5, basically it is a composite number. Which number it is? Composite number. Okay, it is a composite number. Moving to the next, if you will talk about this G question, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then pair of equation represent parallel line. I have told you this, that if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then this represent intersecting line. Okay, and if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 and it is equal to c1 upon c2, then it is a coincident line. Same line or coincident line. Okay, so it is very clear to you how we are doing this. Now we are moving to the next question H. The product and sum of zeros of polynomial 2x square minus 5x minus 6 are this and this. So what are the things here? Let's see. The equation is given here, 2x square minus 5x, 2x square minus 5x minus 6. Okay, so in this question what we have to do here, we have to find the sum of 0 and product of 0. We clearly see here that the product of 0 and sum of 0. So first you will see that what is the general form of this equation. So general form of equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so this polynomial general form, and here two zeros are alpha and beta. So the alpha plus beta means sum of 0, which is equal to minus b upon a. Okay, this is the formula here. This is the relation between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. So now what it will be here, this is minus, and what at the place of 5 b के place पे यहाँ minus 5 है, तो minus 5 divided by a value of a is 2, so finally it is 5 by 2. Okay, similarly now find the product of 0. This is alpha into beta, which is equal to c upon a. So now here c, what is at the place of c, this is minus 6 upon a के place पे क्या है 2, then it will be 2 1 जा 2 and 2 3 जा 6, so it is minus 3. So what is the sum of 0? 5 by 2 and product of 0 minus 3. So you can easily fill it. Okay, now we are moving to the next question. See here, alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial this 4x square plus 3x plus 7. Then find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. See here the equation is given as 4x square plus 3x plus 7, and what we have to find, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So what it will be here, you can add it. This is LCM is alpha into beta, and this is beta plus alpha, and see in this situation alpha plus beta is minus b upon a, which is equal to minus b is 3, and b की value कितना है 3, and a, what is a here, so a की value is 4, so what it will be, minus 3 by 4. Okay, and if you will talk about alpha into beta, then it will be c upon a, and what is c here, it is 7, and a is here 4. So now put the value here, this b upon a minus 3 by 4, and this c upon a, this is beta into alpha, this is c upon a, which is 7 by 4. This 4 and 4 get cancelled and its value is minus 3 by 7. So what you will fill here? Minus 3 by 7. So right answer here is minus 3 by 7. And right answer for here, this sum of 0 is 5 by, product of 0 is minus 3 and sum of 0 is 5 by 2. Okay, so clearly you can see here. Now next question, coefficient of x cube is here. See here, in the x cube term, the minus 7 is the coefficient of x cube. Okay, next, moving to the next question. Now we are saying the question number second. Question second says, write T for true and F for false for the following statement. See here, this 5 plus root 3 minus root 3 is an irrational number. So dear student, see here, this plus root 3 and minus root 3 gets cancelled out and here only 5 remains, and this alone 5 is a rational number, not a irrational number. So it's a false statement. Talking about the next, 22 by 7 is a rational number. True. It's a value of pi. Pi is the it's approximate value of pi. So pi is a irrational number. This 22 by 7 is a rational number. Degree of 0 polynomial is 1. False statement. Degree of 0 polynomial, 0 is a polynomial. Basically it is known as 0 polynomial and its degree is not defined. Moving to the next, 5001 is a polynomial. So yes, it is a polynomial. True. It is a constant polynomial. Basically it is a constant polynomial. Moving to the next, x is equal to 1 is the 0 of this polynomial. So you will put the value of x here. What it will happen? So if you will put here the value of x is equal to 1, and if it will become 0, then x is equal to 1 is 0. So let me check here. What is equation given here? The equation given here, x square plus 7x minus 8. Now put the x is equal to 1 here. So what it will be here? 1 ka square plus, this is 7 into 1 minus 8. So it is 1 plus 7 minus 8. This is 8 minus 8 and it will be 0. So right answer is yes. Yes, it is the true option. Okay. Moving to the next. Now we are having some question number third. See here, question number third. Define the following terms. What it will be here? We have to define the following terms. What is the degree of polynomial? So degree of polynomial is the highest power of variable. Highest power of variable in the polynomial is known as degree of the polynomial. Moving to the next, composite number. A number which has more than 2 factors is known as composite number. Prime number. A number which has exactly 2 factors is known as prime number. Moving to the next, relation between zeros and coefficients of polynomial. And I have told you that this alpha plus beta, alpha and beta are the 2 zeros of polynomial. Then you can say here, see, I have told you here in this question, see what it will be here. Alpha plus beta, the sum of zeros is minus b upon a. See here, alpha and beta are zeros and minus b and a. See, this is the polynomial here, quadratic polynomial basically, and it has 2 zeros, alpha and beta, and alpha plus beta is the zeros and minus b upon a is the coefficient. Okay, and alpha into beta is equal to c upon a, which is the relation between zeros and coefficient. Means one relation is for sum of 0 and another relation is for product of 0. Hope you are getting the things how we are doing all these questions. So dear students, do the revision like this, and I will provide this sheet to you on your WhatsApp number. So kindly check it and solve this revision. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. Okay.